Hey guys, welcome to Bar Z. My name's Stan, and I'm just doing a quick test here for color and sound. I need to turn my sound off here. There we go. Just doing a real quickie. I got new internet out in the shop, and I'm just testing this real quick. Let's see. I need to get this over on the side, and I need to get the internet opened up. And I need to make sure that we are, in fact, broadcasting on the channel. I don't even have YouTube open. So we're going to go to my channel here real quick and see if something's happening. That way I can at least look at comments. I can't look at comments on my editor, so it doesn't look like we've got anything going right now. It says I got 5 viewers, but I still don't have a place to put chat. Nope, 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 nope. Let's go to live streaming and see what we got going. Sorry, technical difficulties. New internet, and actually I have new broadcasting software. I am using XSplit is the name of this software. Live streaming. Let's see what we get here. Looks like we got a pretty healthy live stream. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we've got something going. Live shop Toolmiser Q&A. That's good. Let me see if I can pull up a chat somewhere. Live stream health, elapsed time. I got 4 people watching. Okay, I can see that now. That's cool. Just no place to look at chat. Let's events. So we got on events right now. Okay, there it is. Live now. Oh, there it is. Okay, let me mute that. And still no chat, but I do have 9 people watching, so I can see what's going on. I've got a way to switch cameras. I'm gonna attempt to switch a camera from one to the other. We're checking audio too, so if I'm using this camera for audio, but I've got another camera set up over here, so that's makes it kind of interesting. It's the one on my laptop, so I can switch back and forth. Hey, Colin, how you doing? I'm doing a sound check from this camera when I make the switch. I want to make sure I'm not losing sound. So this is laptop view. You're looking at American Rotary Big Banner. And now we're going to switch cameras over to the other one. And now we see if the audio changed or whatever. JMU, hi from the UK. Hello. We've got Andrew Podaka coming over today. He's actually going to borrow some tools. So he's coming over today, and I was going to get this set up so we can go live sometime during his visit, so we can talk to him a little bit. So how's things in Canada, Colin? It's probably still pretty cool up there. It's going to be 90 Fahrenheit here today, so it's going to be a little warm, not like it has been. I've been triple digits. Bill Clifford, hello, Bill Clifford. Metalworks Machine Shop. What did he say? He says, picture a bit dark. That's on picture a bit dark. Let me see if I can do anything with that. I'll just take webcam, darkness. Ooh, yeah, it is. Well, that makes it even darker. Let's see what we can do here. Ooh, that's too much. That's just like color saturation there. Ugh. Let's hit reset, see what we get. It's still a little dark, isn't it? That's the webcam that you're looking at there. All okay for sound and vid here. When I switch cameras, it's good too. Both cameras are picking up the sound correctly when I switch. Let me see what this one does. That might lighten it up a little bit. How's that? That's pretty good. Nice here today, mid 80s. That sounds wonderful, Colin. That sounds like a great temperature. All right, so I lightened up the camera a little bit, and it looks better on my preview screen here. And we're just seeing if it's better for you guys. Hi from Sweden. Hello, Sweden. I don't know how to say your name. Real McCoy, never comment much, but like your videos. Okay, just you're always welcome on the channel. Even if you don't have something to say, just pop in and say hi. It's always cool to see a comment come in. So just feel free to always comment on the channel. Just enjoy hey Stan, or hey, you're doing something wrong, whatever. Just say it like it is. I don't really edit anybody out. I literally have only banned one person in my whole life off my channel, and he was just a raging troll. He was systematically going through every single video of mine and just posting these hateful, negative comments, and it was just too much for me. So I've never censored anybody. I'm a kind of a believer in the First Amendment, and I don't censor anybody. So, okay, so Real McCoy, thanks for the live comment. That's awesome. But anyways, like I said, we are expecting Andrew Podaka today. Later, he's coming over to borrow some tools. He's on his final push for the electricity to his shop. You know, we got the whole inside of the shop done, but he still doesn't have a feed. So we got to get some wire in the pipe from the house all the way out to the shop, and that's 180 plus feet, and that's no small pull. So it's going to be pretty substantial. Metalworks says it's 80s in Ohio. Yeah, that's warm for back there. You know, that's it's 90s here today, but we've been triple digits, and we call it our monsoon season. We get these storms that come in from the Gulf of Mexico and Baja, and it's real. You know, as I say down in the south, it's really close. It's real humid, so it raises the heat index, and it feels hotter than it really is because you're just constantly sweating. Hate never making anyone happy. Well, there's some truth in that in there. Bending behind you because blackout of the picture. Bending behind you because blackout of the picture. It doesn't look like it's the aspect ratio is bent or anything. My preview looks really good. I'm even looking over on YouTube. It looks pretty solid. I don't see any black bands or anything. The most you can broadcast, you can't broadcast in 1080 or 1040. You can only broadcast in 780p. So that's the maximum resolution you can live broadcast in. Okay, well, I mean, I was just doing a test. I wanted to make sure this was going to work. I want to get it set up. XSplit always logs me out. Hey, bud, have you seen on a 277 480 volt system B phase marked purple instead of orange? No, I have not, Paul. That's pretty interesting. A sweet 75 in New York State. That's a good temperature. That's just a nice, cool, between 70 and 75, I just love it. No, I have not seen, Paul, I have not seen purple on the B phase of any system. That's pretty interesting. Well, I don't know why they would do that. Maybe they ran out of orange tape and they still needed to designate it, and they said, oh, we'll come back later and do it. I hate that. I don't like to pay for the same real estate twice. If you're somewhere working in an area and you don't feel like putting all the bolts in, or you don't feel like tightening it, and you say, oh, we'll just come back later and do that, it's just another possibility of leaving something uncompleted. 23C, picture is good. The bright area in the door. Oh yeah, I got the back doors open. I see what you're saying, Colin. The bright area in the door makes the face ever so slightly dark, no biggie. Tom Bellis, watch always, enjoy all the content, attaboy. Thank you, Tom. Okay, well, I think I might sign off here till Andrew shows up. I don't know what time he's coming. It's pretty early here. It's 8:15 in the morning, and we're just just getting my live stream set up. I got my internet back in the shop. Some of you guys that follow me on Instagram know that the gardeners cut my overhead line. I have a Cat 5 strung in overhead, and they were out there pruning some of the landscape stuff, and they've got one of those hedge trimmers on a stick, big long thing, and he just swept it over his head with it running and just went right through that Cat 5 line. So I've put in a Belden, it's called a Belden tactical cable. Look it up on the internet. They sure don't give this stuff away. It's a really nice Cat 5. It's double jacketed. I don't know whether it's UV resistant. I hope it is. I hope the sun doesn't tear up the jacket. But I couldn't find a spec on the on the actual exterior coating. But it's the military uses it, and they just throw it down on the ground, and they drive Jeeps and tanks and all kinds of stuff over it. So it's a good, robust, sturdy cable. You can see I got it coiled up right here coming into the shop. So it's strung overhead into the attic of the house and down to the router. Let's read some final comments, and we're probably going to sign off. 15C here in Sweden, much better than 35C. Okay, yeah. Everett's Workshop, just wanted to say thanks for sharing your work. Cool to see the millwright stuff and how you do your precision work. Learned a lot from your channel. Everett, thank you for the kind words. Spencer says hiya from New Hampshire. Hello, Spencer. And it's been in the mid-90s for the last few days. We're enjoying the mid-50s. Yeah, mid-50s kind of sounds good right now. It'd be good to put some clothes on. I have people coming over, might not be able to see Andrew's visit. Oh, no biggie, Colin. You know, you can, well, you know, it's fun to do the live shows, and it's really hard to explain to people. People watch the live shows after the fact, and they say, well, that was kind of a dumb show, but they don't get the interaction, the time that we get to spend here with you guys, you know, actually on the stream while it's live. We can talk to you, you can ask questions, we can talk back. They don't get that interaction. Maybe they don't understand because they've never attended one. But most of the fun with a live stream is just being able to talk to you guys. Hey, Stan, Dale, and Justin here. Oh, hey, build something cool. How we doing there? Did you get your truck back? Your mega van or monster van or whatever the heck that was? Ray Cornelia's in the house. Well, all these people are showing up. I'm just doing a test here. I'm not. I'm waiting for Andrew to come by. He's, like I say, he's borrowing some tools today. So I was going to do a little live show with him, but I was setting up my XSplit on this laptop. I've never had it on this laptop before, so I was setting up my live stream on this, and I am actually broadcasting just from a little Logitech webcam right now. Is it safe? Rambozo Clown. Is what safe? You guys say that those back doors are blowing out the camera. I'm going to walk back there real quick. I'll be right back. I'm just going to go close them up and see if that improves the picture. Okay, is that any better? Well, it's kind of better, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Let that camera focus. It's not really blowing out the camera anymore. That light coming in there was pretty bad. What's going on up there, Ray? You get your backyard landscaped yet? Anyways, while we're live, I was going to, and we saw that Dale and Justin, Dale kept calling him Jason the other day, which was funny because he had a Jason on the phone and he had Justin sitting right next to him. So that was pretty comical. You got it over to Steve Cox. Very good. He's a Ford head, so that's awesome. While we're live, I'm going to go ahead and mention it. And this video I'm not going to pull down. I'm just going to let it post. I don't really care, so I'll let it post. But I am going to mention that the Good of the Land, which is Justin. Justin is going to have an event on November 3rd. If you're not subbed to his channel, go over there and check him out. The name of the channel is The Good of the Land. It's a homesteading channel. He does tons of stuff, all kinds of stuff. So Pretty, and he makes good videos. They're fun. He's a real charismatic guy. He's just really cool. So go check him out. But he's having an event November 3rd. It's going to be large. It's going to be larger than Summer Bash. So there'll be more people attending. Um, and you know what? I'm going to be attending. So I'm gonna go over there and check it out. And there's some scuttlebutt that Jimmy DeResta might be there. You know, those are the rumors. So you guys should check it out. Sub to his channel. Keep an eye on his channel because he's going to do his big announcement here coming up. I'm bringing some sponsors that usually do the bash with me. This is not necessarily a metalworking event. It's not even really a maker's event. It's a little bit of everything. There's going to be food. There's going to be arts. There's going to be crafts. There's going to be contests. There's going to be raffles. There's going to be lectures. There's going to be dancing bears. Wait, maybe not. Let's see. Stan Cloyd says, I'm continuing to install the new shop wiring this morning. I've been following you on Facebook, I think it is, Stan, and your PV arrays look awesome. You know, that's your solar powered shop is just over the top. Whenever you're ready to bring all that stuff over here and put it in, I'm not very happy with my panels. Build Something Cool says Jimmy DeResta is coming too. Yes, he is. Oh, and Dale Derry's going to be there, so that'll be a reason for you not to go, or a reason to go. I don't know. Justin, did you get a PA set up over there? Did you get your PA people all working? Okay, guys. Well, you know what? I'm going to sign off here real quick. I plugged Justin's event, which is cool, and I'll plug it again later when me and Andrew go live. And if you've got no other questions for me, I'm going to sign off. I know we're on like a 30-second delay, so by the time I say it to the time I see it here, where you guys are talking to me, it's about 30 seconds. So I'm going to sign off until we see Andrew. We'll probably go live again. I've got squares to grind over there. I'm going to have both grinders fired up. The manual I'll be working on, and the automatic is just doing face work. So I'm going to have both grinders fired and running, and get some squares ground up until Andrew shows up. And that's what I've got to do today. Dale says he's not feeling the love. Dale, I love you, but you know what I love more? I love teasing you. So my need to give you grief overcomes the overall love. So sorry. No, you're welcome here anytime. And now you're local. No, on the PA. Oh, you don't have a PA for the event? Let me talk to Andrew. He does the PA here. I don't know. The shipping would be astronomical. Dale, are you driving to the event? Because we could get Andrew's PA, and you already know that PA. You're familiar with his system. He's got wireless mics, all this stuff, and I can talk to Andrew about it this afternoon. Or actually, I'll call you when I'm done with the stream. I'll call you, Dale, and we'll talk about the PA a little bit and see if Andrew's willing and if we've got a way to get the PA over there to Texas. And Ray Cornelius here. Ray, you need to plan a trip to Texas this November. You're always a lot of fun to hang out with. So focus. I'm seeing a road trip in your future. Jay Muse says, just a quickie, can you run solar panels for 3-phase? I don't see why not. If you're still gonna have to use a rotary phase converter, but if you've got a solar array putting out DC, going through an inverter, the inverter's throwing 240 volt, 180 degrees apart, into a grid that acts as a buffer, and then run your 3-phase converter. I do that here and it works fine. And you know, I'm throwing right now. I'm probably making a couple thousand watts. That's it. I'm not making a lot of power. I should be making way more, but my panels are old. But there's no reason why you can't run three phase off of the inverter, which I do. Okay, guys, I'm going to log off until Andrew gets here, and then and I got to get those two machines behind me running. They should be running right now, but they're a little too noisy for a live stream. So let me get those going, and I am going to see about signing off, and that's it. Hey, thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll catch you on the next one.